Today's LEGO tutorial is going to be about Modular Integrated Landscape System Plates, or MILS plates. I'm going to show you how to build two basic plates, one using a 32 by 32 stud base plate and one using a cross-section road base plate, where we come up with something like this. Let's start the construction of our MILS plate with a 32 by 32 stud base plate. Now let's place a 2 by 2 brick in each corner, like so. Take a pair of 1 by 4 Technic bricks with 3 holes. We're going to place them in the corners right by the 2 by 2 brick. We're going to take several 2 by 4 bricks. We're going to place them around the perimeter. You're going to need 5 on each side. This will strengthen up the base. Take several 2 by 2 bricks. These can be any color. I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to place this one down where we are 2 studs away from the Technic bricks. Now, we're going to proceed on skipping 2 studs, and we're going to place several of these to strengthen up the bottom. Now, these are going to be like our supports for the plates that we'll be adding on the top. Once you add all your 2 by 2 bricks in the middle, we're going to take a 16 by 16 stud plate. We're going to start in one of the corners. I'm starting in the top right, and we're going to slowly work this in. Now, you don't want to rush through this. You want to make sure everything lines up with all the bricks, like all the studs line up with the tubes underneath. So this has to be pressed in very slow, but you want to press that down firm. Once you get that set in secure, we're going to need to take 3 more and finish up the remaining areas. There we have our 32 by 32 stud MILS plate, and these are pretty sturdy. So we got our Technic bricks, so we can add some Technic pins. These are just some black friction pins we can put in the holes, so we can connect more of these up, make a big giant base plate. Now, these are pretty sturdy. See, they don't twist and they don't bend, so you can actually build some pretty cool creations like on a carpeted surface. But what if you have a base plate such as this cross intersection? There's not a whole lot of studs that we can attach to this. I'm going to show you how to use this to make one of these. Building this style of MILS plate, we're going to have to work backwards. So we've got a 16 by 16 stud plate. We're going to flip it over, and in the bottom left we're going to place a 2 by 2 brick, and in this area a set of 1 by 4 Technic bricks with 3 holes. Let's proceed with 4 2 by 4 bricks. We're going to put 2 on the left and 2 on the bottom. Make sure those are pressed down firm. Just like with the previous, we're going to need to add some supports. So I'm going to stick a 2 by 2 brick right here. We are 2 studs away from the Technic bricks. I'm going to skip 2 studs, and I'm going to proceed on with adding 2 by 2 bricks that are evenly spaced. Now we're going to need to make 4 of these in total. Take 2 of our assemblies, I'm going to face them as shown where they're facing one another. I'm going to lock this together with a 2 by 4 brick and 3 2 by 2 bricks. This is going to lock up the seam. Let's assemble the other one, so we'll have 2 of these. Now, I'm going to take this one, make sure these are facing one another. Now we're going to fill in the remaining areas. So we're going to lock this in, starting with a pair of 2 by 4 bricks, and then we're going to place 7 2 by 2 bricks. Now, I like starting in the middle to make sure that this intersection is locked together, and we're just going to proceed. Once you have this done, now we're ready to install our road base plate. We're going to flip this over, and we're going to focus on just the corners. Now, this doesn't have a whole lot of area to hold on to, so this should be very easy to attach to the base. Just slowly press that down in there. Make sure everything is secured. There we have our complete MILS plate that we recycled an old road base plate for. Now there is a note with this. Now this is not as sturdy as the one that we just built. As you can see, this one does rock a bit, as well as one is not that sturdy. Now these are great for using to make bigger structures like mountains or some heavy landscape where this is going to be covered. But these do lock together nicely. We take our existing one that we've already made and we can connect these two together just like modular pieces. Now we have a nice large big plate that we can work on and build our creations.